Have you ever wondered, what does God look like? Have you ever wondered, what is He like to meet in person? Well, after this presentation, I hope that you will know a little bit about my faith, about what we proclaim that God looks like, and what He will be like when we see Him. To start, I have to go to the beginning in Genesis 1:1, where it says, "In the beginning God created the heavens and the earth." And if you skip ahead to verse 26, God says, "Let us make mankind in our own image, in our own likeness, so that they may rule over the fish of the sea and the birds of the air." So from these scriptures, we know that God created the heavens and the earth. He created everything as it is today. And we also know that we are made in His image. When He made us, He made the decision to give us hands, to give us feet, to make us walk the way that He walks. God is not like us. He is not comparable to us. He is God, and He is much bigger than we can imagine. But we do know, according to this scripture here, that He has hands, He has fingers, He has a face, He has a mouth, He has the image that He has given us. He is the Father of all things, and because He has a glorified body, He is glorious to look upon. We lived with Him until Adam sinned, and everyone, or most people, know the story of Adam and Eve, the first two people. They sinned, and from that brought death and separation from God. If you skip ahead to Christ's time, in John 1, verses 1 through 3, it says that in the beginning was God. He was with God, and the Word was God. So through this scripture, we know that Jesus Christ is as much God as the God who created the universe. In fact, through our Christian faith, we know that He created all things. And we are made in the image of Christ. He was born as a man. This is how you would learn to know Him in a personal relationship. If you just call on the name of the Lord, according to Romans 10, verses 9 through 10, many find 10, 9 through 10, where it says, confess the Lord's name, confess Christ, and you will be saved, because it is with your mouth that you are saved. Many people find that God can be cruel, or that He's non-existent, or He isn't even there. But in reality, God is love. And He is in heaven. He has given us His image, so we know that if we receive Christ, if we confess with our mouths and believe with our hearts that we will know Him, then we know that we will see Him face to face. And I invite you to do the same tonight. I invite you to know Christ in a personal relationship if you haven't. And if you need to, rededicate your life to Him, because all it takes is a prayer to confess Jesus. And through that, Jesus will confess you to the Father. And He is love. That's what He looks like. That's what He's made of. And that's what I got on that.